What's up, guys, and welcome back to another video. In this video, Lambo86 and I got our very first villager. Now, the reason why you don't see me actually talking over my gameplay, and I'm just voicing over, is because we're still working out how this recording over the gameplay works. So, over the couple of episodes, I'll just be voicing over, but don't worry, the videos will still be very entertaining. Now, the reason why I'm making this wheat farm is mainly because since this cow farm has started to grow, it needs a lot more wheat. Now, earlier I didn't need as much because the cows were still working up to that, max out limit. But now that this farm is more effective, we really need more wheat. Anyway, so whenever I make a farm, I always outline it in something like stone or just like I'm doing now. Just because the grass will spread to the hoed land if I don't, or maybe if I step on it, it'll turn into grass. And then, well, I just prefer it to be dirt. And it looks nice. Doesn't it? Doesn't it look nice? Of course it looks nice. Well, I mean, I still gotta hoe it. I also put half slabs over the water. There's just something about farming that makes it so satisfying. Anyway. So I sped over there. If Lambo86 had already found a zombie villager, this process would be so much simpler. Now, to turn zombie villagers into real villagers, you need the curing solution, or whatever it's called. And that is a potion of weakness, which needs a fermented spider's eye and a golden apple. And that's the only way you can cure a zombie villager, and it'll just turn into a villager. So I actually feared for this when I was making this, because I thought that, we needed netherwort, because usually most potions need netherwort from the nether fortress. But it didn't, and I was happy. So I added some gunpowder to make it into a splash potion, and I went back over to cure it. Zombie villagers are so ugly. I mean... Oh, hello, yeah! Enough said? Yeah, I agree. Anyway, so I went to cure it by splashing him with a potion of weakness and golden apple. Now, all we have to do is wait! Now, while I was waiting, I just planted more seeds in our huge wheat farm. And... now, I was thinking, oh my gosh, villager! And then, we had to go to bed first, because we didn't want the villager to get hurt and go back into a zombie. But after the night was over, we went over to it, and zombie villager had become a normal villager. So I put him in a boat, and I rowed the boat over, and oh my gosh, boats are so hard to control. I never really realized this until I tried this. Maybe there's a setting to fix that. So I broke the blocks below his feet because I'm afraid that sometimes villagers suffocate when they're in water and there's only one block below them. And here came the hard part. Getting the villager back into the boat. Now this is way harder than it's way harder than it seems. I mean, we wanted him to turn to an armorer. So the villager went right over to the barrel. And he just wouldn't come down. Anyway, finally got in there. We turned him into an armorer by breaking the barrel.
Wow.
And his trades were super cheap because I had cured him. Now, if this looks annoying, it is annoying. This was the most painful, thing ever. Oh my gosh, the boat just would never fit. Oh my gosh. We had to push it up the stairs one by one. We destroyed our front stairs, and all for getting a villager in. I mean, I really don't know how else we could have gotten it in. Comment down below. Maybe minecarts would have been useful, but we went with the boat idea. I don't know if that was the best idea. As you can see, now this literally took 30 minutes. 30 minutes just to get him up the stairs. Once we finally got the villager inside, it was time to decide where we should put him. Now, we had a lot of speculation. Lambo86 wanted to put it by the fish tank, but I really had a good idea of where to put this guy. Now, my idea was to put him in one of the walls. See, like where I'm looking right now? So we dug into the wall, and we had to get him up another half slab because our room is made out of half slabs to prevent from mob spawning. Oh my gosh, this piston thing is getting a little tiring. So we reconsidered and thought that it would be cool if we changed it into a farmer, but after a while we just decided to change it. And that's where we messed up. But finally, we got him back into his enclosure, and we named him, just in case. I know that they don't despawn, but, you know, just to be safe. And, since his traits were super low, I decided, why not use all of our emeralds? And we got our first villager trade. Finally, after all this time, the wheat farm had finally been finished. We had gathered just enough seeds. And here you're going to see how satisfying farming can be, because you can see one half of the farm is already filled up, or basically filled up. And with a ton of wheat in my inventory, I went over to feed our cows. Now you guys can see that this farm is producing a ridiculous amount of meat and leather. And leather is really hard to come by. So later this night, I thought it would be kind of funny if I trapped a phantom in a boat. couple of tries, but... Oh my gosh.
Got him!
It did look funny. I'm surprised it's not drowning though. Unless that's just Minecraft mechanics though. Okay, I'm gonna end this video here. If you enjoyed, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe. Hope you enjoyed watching us get our first villager. It was a ton of fun.